In this video, I'm going to share with you the secrets of belting. I can't get off my horse and I can't let you go. I'm really looking forward to sharing these secrets with you because I've been helping singers for a really long time. I've been singing since 1999 and I made some really big mistakes and it actually took me a long time to get belting right. So I want to help you to get there in a shorter amount of time than it took me, which was about 9 years. Before we get started, do remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you get all of my future videos. And I've got hundreds of videos on this channel. I love helping singers just like you, and I've got something for everyone. Now, if you are really serious about singing, I do recommend that you take my free 5-day singing course. All you need to do is go to the description, click the link there. It says join the free 5-day singing course and pop your details in and I'll send that directly to your inbox every day for the next 5 days. Now, what a lot of people misunderstand and get wrong about belting is that they feel like they need to pull their chest up to a really high chest voice, and that isn't the case. If you're not sure what chest voice is, I do have a video. I will try to put it in the cards. I usually forget, and I will link it in the description. What chest voice is that where I'm speaking now, that's using my chest register, chest voice. We've got 4 different vocal registers, vocal voices. The words are interchangeable. So belting isn't pulling chest voice really high. Now, we do have chest voice in belting because we need it for the power, but we also have head voice for the clarity and the focus and the control. So we need a combination of chest voice and head voice. So let's take a song like Somebody Else's Guy. She starts in on a B flat. I can't get off my horse and I can't let you go. Now, actually for me, because I'm a mezzo, that's actually chest voice for me. It won't be for everyone, and it isn't for Jocelyn Brown. Her range is just a little bit lower than mine, but she does have a very powerful voice and a very strong belt. So if I were to take it up to here, that is a belt because I'm using a combination of chest voice and head voice, chest register and head register. Now, the real secret to belting is that you must master head voice first, then master mixed voice, mixed register. So that's the combination of your chest voice and your head voice without making it powerful and loud, without belting. That's what's going to get you the control. And then when you come onto belting, it's going to be much easier. If you can't sing in a full head voice, if you can't control your head voice, belting is going to be almost impossible. And if you don't have head voice, you can't mix it with your chest voice, and therefore you cannot belt. That's really important that you get those elements of your singing right first. And you absolutely must sing with proper technique. This isn't something that I recommend that you do by yourself. Even if you find it difficult to access singing lessons for time restraints or for financial reasons, I recommend getting, if you can only get one, if you can get some money together for a gift, as a gift that you can then go to a vocal coach and maybe have a couple of lessons, I recommend that you do that, because if you get this wrong, you are without a doubt going to damage your voice at some point. It may not be today, it may not be next year, it may be in 3 years' time, but eventually you will. And if you do really bad damage, it could be irreversible and you could ruin your singing voice for good. It's just not worth it. Now, the other secret, it's not really a secret, but people don't like to do it, is you absolutely must warm up before you start belting. So, of course, I am going to give you an exercise. We'll do a little warm up first. Let's go from here. Let's sing. Here we go. do a tongue trill. Let's start here. Now, before we continue, I would like to stress that because of the rigorous training that I do on all of the different types of singing, all of the different voices and all of the techniques, and I make sure that my singers have a strong mix before we go into belting. My singers can belt up to a G5. So that's pretty high for belting. In musical theatre, a good belt is up to an F or an F sharp, but my singers belt up to G. So if you follow what I'm going to show you, you'll be able to belt properly. But you must check in with a voice coach at some point to make sure that you're doing it safely. Now, if you would like that to be me, all you need to do is book a consultation. You'll see the link in the description below. We'll spend about 30 minutes having a chat about where you are with your voice, where you want to be. If it's the right fit, we could be having lessons in just a few weeks. So the exercise I'm going to share with you today, I do with all of my singers, and it's a really, really great one for just finding where your voice sits in a belt. Now, another very important thing to remember about belting is that it's a small range. You can't belt in a very low pitch and you can't belt in very high pitch. You're going to go into chest when you get to a certain place, and you're going to go into head voice when you get to a certain level at the upper end of your range. So it's a small range for belting. So let's start here for those with lower voices. We'll go wah. So it's just wah. 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 It's gonna get loud. Wah. 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 So remember, belting is not high chest voice, it's not shouting, it's a small range. You must warm up before you start. It's a combination of your chest voice and your head voice. Take it slow, and you must check in with a voice coach at some point at the beginning of your belting journey to make sure that you're doing it safely and not ruining your voice. I trust that this video has helped you to understand a bit more about belting, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, remember to hit like, and if you haven't already, to hit subscribe and the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hydrated. Ciao!